All right, guys. So here we are, and we're working on Isn't She Lovely? And again, the reason why I chose this song randomly a few weeks ago is because my goddaughter was born. All right, and I thought she was the cutest thing until they start talking back. Then I'm like, hey, go back to your mom. Just kidding, just kidding. I love kids. Can you tell? Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take a minute to run through the rhythm. All right. So most of us should be super familiar already with how it sounds and the chord structure. So I'm going to go ahead and share the sheet. So we can play along if I can find it. Somewhere in this iPad. Oh, God. Oh, somebody is ripping. Who is that? That sounds awesome. I love it. Now, last week I had put in a blank tab chart, okay? So you guys can take notes. All right. So feel free to go ahead and use that. Okay. So I'm actually looking for mine.
Hey,
So
Jonah,
yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
How do we use, I know how to use the blank tab chart
Mm-hmm.
if I had a printer and could print it out and just write on it with a pen or pencil. I don't know how to write on a blank tab chart using a laptop. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you cannot. You would if
Oh,
you would have to use either your phone or iPad.
I don't, my phone, I can't, no, it's not yeah, I can't figure it out on the phone and I can't figure it out on my laptop. Okay, so I'm just out of luck. That's okay. I can print out when I get home, but I'm at my mom-in-law's house now with my grandson. We have four generations here.
Oh,
Very cool.
sweet.
And this,
Awesome. How old is your grandson?
how old are you, James?
5 years old.
5 years old. Ready to go.
Nice to meet you, James.
I keep telling him he could get his ukulele out and play with us, but he's shy to do that.
Well, he's probably thinking we're not on his level yet, and that's probably true.
We just recorded him playing Mary Had a Little Lamb, and it was so cool.
Oh, sweet.
Wasn't it cool?
Yeah. Like you.
Awesome. Great to
See,
meet you, my
even
man.
he tunes. The teacher tunes also.
Yeah.
Yup. You have to tune. All right. Here we go, guys. So I finally found the chord chart in my vast picture thingy. So we're gonna run through this really quickly. All right. So we're just gonna review the melody real quick, and then we're gonna continue on our picking. All right. Now, as we work on our picking, as we get better on that, I'm gonna work on incorporating it in the middle of this song. Okay. So you're gonna be like the one-stop shop, all right, so to speak. We appreciate and we love musicians. Well, I love musicians who are organically versatile. Like, I just love that. I think looping is fantastic. There's a place for them, but if any of you guys watched my videos, especially like the stuff that I share with my students, I teach my students to be versatile. So I want them to be able to strum, play, sing, and pick, and solo, and do instrumental. So, you know, there's either a standard in this industry that it's either you do all solos, instrumentals, because you can't sing or you don't sing or you don't want to sing, or you just strum and sing. But here in Hawaii, we learn how to do both. Yeah, amongst the Hawaiian community, for example, or the the culture that I've grown up in, um, as a young Hawaiian, it's one and the same, and it's really rare nowadays to find somebody who can play, who can solo, and can also sing. And so that's something that we just love and appreciate. Everybody tends to be in their own corner, so to speak. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. One, two, 1, 2. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute. Oh, I never thought through love would be making one as lovely as she. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Isn't she pretty? Truly the angel's best. Boy, I'm so happy. We have been heaven blessed. I can't believe what God has done through us, giving life to one. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Bum. We're gonna stop right there, and we're gonna move into our solo. Okay, and then we can get into that last verse after. Is everybody on the same page here? Give me a thumbs up if we're good. Okay, now in the emails, you will find the replay videos from the week before. Okay, Vivian, good morning. So early over there, you guys.
I'm really glad you joined us, Vivian. Thank you.
Oh,
Hi, thanks, Elaine.
yeah.
Hi.
Awesome. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually, before we get into that, let's work on what we worked on last week. Okay, so I'll keep it big. All right, so we're gonna do a quick little review. Okay, is ready? And then after that, I'll share the tablatures and then we can practice with that. Honestly, we don't need it yet, okay? So just to review, remember now, repetition is keys. So it's very important. Okay, here we go. So 4A, 5E, okay? All right, so 4, 5, 5 and 7, back to 4, 5. Very good. Now you're gonna slide 5 to 7. Back to 5. Okay, take a minute with that. So just get used to that movement, that motion, because we're going to repeat it. All right, here we go. Slide. Very good. You're gonna do it again. And then now this time we're gonna end with 4C. Very good. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, ready, and again. 4. Good, thumbs up. All right, okay. Now you're gonna repeat that whole same line again. Now, instead of going to 4, you're going to go 4A. Okay? So we're building off of a certain scale. All right? It's a very simple scale, but it is the basis to a lot of the instrumentals that you guys hear. All right? Okay? So here's the first part. Line 1, bar 1, whatever you want to call it. 1, 2, ready, and slide. 5. Good. 4. Very good. Do it again. Again. 4A. Okay, very good. Now, you guys are good on that. Fairly simple, right? Now, what I'm going to give you guys is a time, a few minutes to really focus on this. Now, what I want you guys to do is think of the groove. You guys all know that song, right? Isn't She Lovely? You guys know how groovy it is. All right, so you guys are going to take a minute right now and you guys are going to work on making it groovy. All right, so what emotion are you putting into the sound? All right. Now, another thing that helps, and we talk about this in my Patreon classes, is movement. All right. How's about swaying? How's about rocking? All right. Because and I hear this all the time, and it's not a bad thing, but we see a lot of people like they consider themselves advanced, right? But the playing is very dry. So in order for me to consider you on the advanced level is when you start portraying emotion through sound. Does that make sense? Okay, you want it to sound full and fulfilling. All right, you want to sound cool and groovy. You know, you want to be Stevie. You know what I mean? Channel your inner Stevie, right? So, bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? Like make it really groovy, like those hits. How are you hitting your string? You know what I mean? So find what is good for you. Okay, so take a minute, go ahead and do that. And I love doing this in my classes. I always give time for reflection and for application. Okay? Because in order for you to really sink in what you're learning and for you to get it rooted, you gotta have time to let it simmer. All right, you know, flavors come out in the pot after you let it simmer a little bit. You got to let all the flavors melt. You know what I'm saying? You know, so never rush through your lessons. Okay, and that's one thing you guys are gonna find common in my classes. All right. So if you think it's too easy, like I said, challenge yourself, make it a little bit harder. Right? You know what I mean? You know, and at that next step level, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to pay very close attention to how I play. Okay? Watch my fingers. All right? Watch my movements. Like I have a student that, well, actually I have a few of them, and they're at that level where I'm teaching them to be observers. All right? You know, because the best way to learn is through experience. And the only way to experience is to sit and observe. Right? Yeah. So in Hawaii, we have this saying. It's called Nanakamaka, Oloi Kapepeao, all right, and Hamau Kawaha. So in other words, it says, open your eyes, listen with your ears, and close your mouth, right? Yeah, and that's a legit Hawaiian proverb. Okay, you know, and so that's why, you know, many cultures, a lot of us around the world, we're all oratory. Yeah, we're very much oratory. Yeah. So, but if you're at that level, if you feel like you're at this next stage of learning where you think, okay, well, this is getting kind of easy. Now your job is to watch my hands, watch how it moves, observe the angles of my fingers. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes it's too fast. I'm sorry, Trish. Yeah, sometimes my fingers are too fast. So that is where I try my best to slow it down. You know what I mean? It's good. I love it. Yep. Yes, Christian. Technical playing versus playing with soul, and that's huge. You know what I mean? That is so huge. Okay. All right. Here we go. I will slow them down. Trish, you're so right. Okay, here we go. One, two, 1, 2, ready, and bump, 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 ba da ba bump, 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 bum, 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 bum. Are we getting that sound now? Is it slowly coming along? Okay, I'll slow it down even more, but you still got to work on that groove. Got it? You still got to find that space that is cool. Yeah? 1, 2. Do this right here. Scratch with me. This is a great tip. Never rush into your song. Okay? Find your groove. Bump. 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 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go, and bump. Bump, 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 bump. Good? Yeah? All right. Okay. So that's part of our development. Okay. I want you guys to keep that in mind as we're playing. All right. Now the next line, right? That's where we kind of left off. All right. So you're going to start with 4 and 5, 5 and 7, 7 and 9. Okay. Now this next line after that, we started at 4. Okay. We pick, hammer, and pull on 5. Okay. And then 7, 5. Okay. Again, 1, 2, ready, and 4, hammer, 5, 7, 5. Alberto. Oh, yeah, brother. But you know what? That's good though. You know what I mean? Um, your ears tend to work better than our eyes. You know what I mean? So it's all good, brother. All good. Okay, here we go. Try that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go, and bum, jump. Ready? All right. Now let's go ahead and put the whole thing together all the way up to that line. Okay. So going slow is cool. Let's just find that groove. All right. Bum. I always tell my students, never rush into a song. Okay. Find your groove first. 1, 2, go. And... Oh wait, where am I? I was just thinking about another song. Okay, sorry. Hang on. Sunny is going in and out. Sunny, are you okay? Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Okay, Sunny's back. Welcome back, Sunny. You okay? Oh, connecting audio again. Here we go. Okay, try that again. Sorry, I'm all distracted with all these different other things. Ready and done. Okay, that's where we stop. Hang on, I gotta turn this off. It's distracting me. Okay, I'm back. All right, sorry. My phone is just going off over here. Okay, good. All right, and then okay, now let's get back into our tablatures. We should be good there. All right. Anybody have any questions though so far? You guys are good? Yeah? Okay, good. That's good. All right. So we have our tablatures up. It's the same thing from last week. All right. And that's where we left off on this bottom line. Okay. Now, I like to be pretty creative and have some fun in my movements. Okay, I really enjoy the ability to make sound. So I'm a firm believer that as long as you maintain the integrity of the song, you're fine. I believe that everybody should and have the potential to be creative. Okay, so as long as you maintain the integrity of the song, the overall feel and sound, I personally believe you're good. The rest is all up to you. Make it a blank canvas and have some fun with it. All right. That's the way I like to view music. So I never make anything sound exactly the same. Now, if you guys think about it, you might have a favorite artist that you guys listen to, right? And then you think to yourself, oh, wow, this guy is amazing. But he sounds unique. He sounds different, something that is uniquely him or her or whatever that artist and whomever that artist might be. Now, that is where that's what I'm talking about now at this point in time. It's that level of creativity. As long as you maintain the integrity of the melody and of the song, how you color it after that, it's totally fine. So in our instrumental, I've maintained our integrity, okay? Right? So the whole melody is right here. So now I can be a little bit more expressive. That's what I want anyway. Like, all right, I like that sound. Okay, why? Because I think it's integrity, but at the same point in time, it's slightly different. Okay, so here, hopefully you guys can see me okay. On the video, it's split screen, so it's really good. All right. Now, what we're gonna do is, let me write this down because old age. I'm 40. I'm gonna forget. So I'm gonna end that line right there. All right. So I am going on C string. C string 4, 6, 5E. Okay. 4, 6, 5. And then 5, 5, 6, 4. Back to 5. All right? Right there on that tab. Stop share. Now let's work on that together. All right? So now I'm going to be slightly creative here. All right? So C string 4, 6, E5, and then do it 2 more times. 6, 4, 5. Okay, you guys get them? All right. So again, watching. New part. 4, 6, 5, 5, 5, 6, 4, 5. Okay. Fairly simple, right? Decent at least. Yeah. Some of us, it is challenging our fingers to do things that we've never done before, right? And then those parts are not simple. Yeah. Okay. So let's go from that long line. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 4, 5, 5, 7, 7, 9. Hammer pull. 7, 5. 4, 6. 5, 5, 5, 6, 4, 5. Okay, very good. Now the other thing I'm doing is I'm bending my string. Okay, bending, it just adds a little bit more color. And so all I'm doing here is I'm bending is I'm pressing and pulling. Okay, pressing and pulling. Okay, so it sounds really cool, right? You can actually do that here on the 2 fingers. All right, every so often when you watch me play, you're gonna hear me do that. You're gonna see me doing some bends here and there. Okay, so let's try this from the very beginning. We're gonna go very slow. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go, and slide. Nice. 4. Okay, again. 4A. Okay, here's a long line. Ready, go. 4 hammer pull. 7, 5. Very good. 4, 6. Ready, and 5, 5, 5, 6, 4, 5. Very good. Okay, take a minute, work on that. All right. So first thing is getting the movements, right, and memorizing it. Yeah, it's all about habits, right? Now, there's 2 specific scales that I'm using here. All right. Now, scales are the most beautiful thing in the world, okay? Because it teaches you practically everything. I even teach my kids how to sing harmonies and to pick leads, right? So if you're learning how to sing a song and you still need to make sure you're hitting it on pitch, that's what scales are for. So here's scale number 1. As you guys practice, just keep on working on what you're doing. Now, this is one scale that I'm using. This is a scale in the key of A. Or you can start here at A. Okay, that's scale number 1. The second scale I'm using is here. You guys recognize this, right? So here you go. This is another A scale. Starting here, 4 and 5, E and the A string. Very good. 5 and 7. Okay, 7 and 9. 9 and 10. There you go, 11 and 12. And then you go backwards. Okay, very simple. I'm just using those two scales to create this short little solo. You know what I mean? Now, I even use these simple scales to figure out chords in songs. You know? So every so often people will say like, oh, Jones, wow, you play by ear, that's great. The truth is I play by ear, but in reality, I say I play by feeling. And what I mean by that is I utilize my scales, all right, to create my melodies, okay? So all of these notes are chords, right? So you can figure out what chord to use. Now, the only question after that that you need to answer, is it a major, a minor, or a seventh? Make sense? Yeah, so when I teach the ukulele GPS, that's the kind of things that I teach. All right, so I'm gonna make a course on that actually. So, you know, we'll work on that and breaking it all down. It's very simple. The only thing that's so intimidating is the fact that there's a lot of alphabets, but it's really simple, guys. Okay, just by that knowledge alone, I've taught myself to play every instrument that I play, and I play a lot of instruments. Okay, very valuable stuff. Okay, all right. Let's go and do it again. And then that's the ending. Okay, so let's go all the way up to the long line and then 4, 6, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Four, 6. Very good. Now that final line, we're gonna repeat line 1. Four, so that last line is gonna be 4, 5. Back to 4, 5, 5, 7, 4, 5. Slide 5 to 7. And then 6, 4, 5. All right, last line one more time. I'm gonna write it down, and then you guys will also have this video in next week's email to review, okay? Six, 4, 5. All right, okay, let me share that real quick. I'm gonna write it down while you guys practice. Okay. Let me write it down. 4, 5. 5, 7. 4, 5. 5, S, 7. 5. 6, 4, 5. Okay, hopefully you guys can read my chicken scratch. All right, so it's gonna sound like last line 4, 5. 5, 7. 4, 5. Okay, 5, slide 7, 5, C6, 4, 5. Very good. And then we go back up to the red line. Okay. And boom. Okay, I really like that. I hope you guys like that too. I really dig this. Okay, that is saved, and I will have that included in next week's email. All right. Is everybody good? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are good. All right. Sounds good. So next week, we're going to work on putting the singing and the picking together. All right. So one of the things that can be very difficult is learning how to do it freestyle, right? So freestyle is probably my favorite way to play. It's not the only way to play, not at all, but I really just enjoy that type of playing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Boom. You know what I'm gonna do? Hang on, give me a minute, guys. So you guys don't have to wait for next week's lesson. I'm gonna at least put the tablature in here. Okay, you guys cool with that? Let me see if I can get it in here real quick. Yep, there it is. Let me rename it real quick, and then I will send it in here for you. Normally, guys, like I said, I don't normally do this. Normally, this is stuff that you would find in Patreon. But, you know, if you guys feel like you guys would like to get into my Patreon, please feel free. If you guys want to support and learn how to play differently, I do have live lessons in there, Wednesdays and Fridays. It's actually really fun. Fridays is when I do the Hawaiian lessons. We just learn puamana, the instrumental, and then we are doing, what do you call that? The rhythm and singing for it. There's a whole bunch of nuggets in those lessons. Hi, Luna. No worries, babe. I'll go get it to you. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. Sticking it in here. Okay, check you guys' chat. You guys should have it in there. All right. Let me know if you guys got it. Yeah? Okay, good. All right. Okay, go ahead and save it. I'm going to go ahead and take our attendance now. Yeah, no worries. I do record the Patreon lessons as well, so you can jump in those. But yeah, if you can, great. If you want to, more than welcome. Yeah. I am working on courses, creating courses. So those will be up soon, hopefully. Trying to put all the knowledge that I have in a course and to show how flexible it is probably the most time-consuming thing I've ever done, but I'm definitely wanting to do something like that because it'll show the versatility of ukulele. Like, I don't think a lot of people really do that, you know. That's just my personal observation. The standards online versus the standards here at home are very different, you know? And so I figure that's another way I could kind of share what I do home here in Hawaii with everybody else, you know? It's just another way of learning. Yeah? All right, you superstars. It's time for a family portrait. Oh, good, Madeline. Oh, thank you. All right, guys. What's our post today, by the way? Do we have a post today? Like, I find this stuff super fun, guys. Are we doing the Bullwinkle? Lauren, what's going on there? Okay, we did the down shaka last week, right? All right, okay, my picture thingy is up and ready to roar. Okay, what are we doing, guys? How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? Yeah, don't look at your fret hand. I mean, it's okay to look, just don't be the kind, you know? Can you guys do cross-eyed? Huh? No? Let's try. Like that. Can you guys do that? Like at least one eye? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, here we go. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna embarrass you guys for the rest of your life. I'm okay with this. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, cockeyed. What are you doing? Oh gosh, guys, we're so cool. We're officially the coolest people in the world. Yeah. But hey, stay tuned as well. Those of you guys who are my Patreon, you guys already know, but we are working on an ukulele retreat for next year, in November. So I will keep you guys posted. I can tell you the date, which I believe is set on November 18th, 2023. Okay. Which is a weekend. It's going to be a Saturday, Sunday kind of a situation. But for my students, I'm creating an ukulele retreat. Okay. Now, this ukulele retreat is not going to be your typical come in all day, just play. I intend on going to the beach, having barbecues, and doing what locals do. All right. I mean, I have, I don't know, I'm probably gonna call some friends and we're just gonna jam and make a small little luau kind action. And I'm gonna give you guys an authentic, real Hawaiian experience, like the way we do it home here. Basically, we just eat, drink, fall asleep, get up and do it again, and sing if we don't have to work, kind of a thing. And then there's going to be lots of ukulele, but I'm not going to be drowning you guys in ukulele like most of the guys. I want you guys to come and see Hawaii the way I know it. You know, it's a really beautiful place and it's super fun, you know. But other than that, hey, boom. Next week is the one, guys. So my emails, make sure you guys put them in your guys' inbox, okay? Don't let them stay in spam. Make sure you mark them, mark my emails. From now on, I've decided that I am going to keep my Ko Aloha lessons like this, where it's going to be via email. So every week is going to be a brand new code, okay? So that way you guys keep in touch, because there's a lot of changes, okay? Lots of changes coming, which is good. It's fun. All right, but other than that, I love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you guys soon. God bless. Ahui ho. Aloha.
Uncle Jonah,
Yes, baby.
when are you gonna be in class to teach me?
Pretty soon, babe. Pretty soon. After next week for sure. Okay?
Okay.
But I'm gonna see you next week, Thursday.
Okay.
All right. Bye,
Hi,
babe.
Jonah.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye. Thank you so much.
You guys are welcome. Thank you, guys.
You can say bye.
Bye-bye. Bye,
Say
Jake.
bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Aloha.
Ahuyo.
Aloha.